aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Triple elimination. Perfect aim. Eliminations. 4 at once. Perfect aim. 5 at once. Perfect aim. Domination. Perfect aim.
The enemy captured point A. Point C
Perfect
captured.
aim.
Point C is under attack.
You rock. Point C lost. Elimination.
Point A
Perfect
captured.
aim. Perfect aim. Domination.
Point B captured.
Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Incredible. Perfect aim. Blade Master. Point A lost. Blade Master.
Point A.
Double elimination. Blade Master. Domination.
Nice.
Blade Master. Double elimination. Perfect aim.
Nice.
Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Triple elimination. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Eliminations. Perfect aim. Domination.
Nice.
Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Incredible. Triple elimination. Perfect aim. Blade Master.
Combo breaker.
Double elimination. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Elimination. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Domination. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Triple elimination. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Domination. Eliminations. Triple elimination. Domination. 4 at once. Domination. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Triple elimination. Perfect aim. Eliminations. 4 at once. Object captured. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Triple elimination. Perfect aim. Elimination streak. Perfect aim. Domination. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Domination. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Domination. Triple elimination. Object aim. Elimination. Double elimination. Perfect aim. You rock. Elimination. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Triple elimination. Perfect aim. 4 at once. Perfect aim. Domination.
Point B is under
Perfect
attack.
aim.
Point B captured. Bang.
Perfect aim.
Point C captured.
Double elimination. Perfect aim. Elimination. Perfect aim.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Blade Master. First strike. Double elimination. Awesome. Perfect aim. First strike. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Elimination. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Triple elimination.
2, 1.
Blade Master. Merciless. Blade Master. Elimination. Merciless. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Domination. Awesome. Elimination. Incredible. Double elimination. Perfect aim.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Assist. Perfect aim.
Point C is under attack. Point
Point
A
C
captured.
lost.
Point B is under attack.
Perfect aim.
Point B lost.
Double elimination. Perfect aim. Elimination. Perfect aim. Domination. Double elimination. Perfect
Point
aim.
C captured.
Perfect aim.
Point A is under attack.
Point A lost.
Point
Blade
C is
Master.
under attack.
Point C lost. Merciless.
Point C is under attack. Point C is under attack.
Point A
Point C
lost.
is under attack.
Perfect aim. Elimination, double elimination, Blade Master. Perfect aim.
Point C is under attack.
Double elimination, perfect aim. Domination,
Point C is under attack.
Point C. Triple elimination, merciless, domination. Incredible, 4 at once. Perfect aim, domination.
C. Point A captured.
Nice. Perfect aim.
The enemy captured Point C. Point C is under attack.
Point C lost.
You
rock.
The enemy captured Point C.
Incredible.
The enemy captured Point C. Point A is under attack.
Assist.
Point A is under attack. Point A is under
Point
attack.
A lost.
The enemy captured.
Nice. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Object captured. Perfect aim. Elimination. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Merciless domination. Incredible. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Object lost. Object captured. Perfect aim. Object lost. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Nice. Perfect aim. Bang. Object captured. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Triple elimination. Perfect aim. Nice. Nice. Elimination. Perfect aim. Domination. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Domination. Triple elimination. Perfect aim. 4 at once. Perfect aim. Incredible. 5 at once. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Object lost. Domination.